Hello everybody out there in the music community. This is Michael Soldier 777 coming at you here. And this episode was Spinning. I'm here to show you my review or my thoughts on this album by Worldview called Invincible. There you have it. And the CD's in my car stereo. There you have it. And this came out in 2025, so several months back, a few months back there. And as you may know, I showed this in The Mail Has Arrived episode a couple of videos ago. Let's get right to it. Let's do a track by track rundown of this album. So first off, we have Beware the Wolves, and it kind of got that bit of a keyboard sound effects intro. It's heavy, sort of got a heavy chugging riffing. So it's a great tune, more of a power metal type vein. Next up, we have Invincible, another great chugging riffing song, and it's basically about being a warrior for Christ. More or less boils down to. So great tune. And the first of the slower songs is called Blindsided, and good tune. It's basically about love gone wrong. Sort of slower hard rock metal song, not quite a ballad but sort of a slower song. Great tune. Next up we have Mystery Babylon. Basically about, discuss how the world's going, stay away from the world, the fakeness of the world, what basically talks about, deception, that kind of stuff. All those themes wrapped up in the song. And what's cool about this one is it has a keyboard solo. It doesn't have a guitar solo, which is kind of a bold move for a heavy metal hard rock song. I know an earlier Petra song, Second Wind, got a keyboard solo, and that's pretty much a hard driving song on the album. More power to you, Second Wind. So yeah, kind of a bold move for a hard rocking song to have just a keyboard solo, which I do like that. I like when bands mix it up and have, one song might have a sort of shredding or melodic guitar solo, and another song might have a keyboard solo. Well, you get that here on this Worldview album. That's track 4, Mystery Babylon. Next one we have Who's to Say. Was another slower song with a cool guitar solo. There you have it, Who's to Say. So the second slow song. The first one being the third track, Who's to Say, and next one is Blindsided is the first slower song, and Who's to Say is another slower song. There you have it. That's side 1. Next up we have track 6, Don't Talk to Strangers. Which is basically Ronnie James Dio song. I don't think I've ever heard the original song. I may have heard it like years ago or parts of it, or maybe before I got this album, see what it sounds like. But as far as I know, it's close to the original. And and of course, what's his name? Not George Shaw. Ray Parrott does most of the vocals on this album. Does a great job with that song. Next one's called Visions in My Mind, which is another slower song as well. There you have it. It starts off with keyboards on this one. So that, again, it's called Vision in My Mind. Next one we have Until Meet Again. It's a fast riffing song in parts, and it slows down a bit too. I find on this one the chorus is a bit weak on this one. But overall it sounds pretty good. So there you have it. It's called Tell Me Again. So I think it's about where if you have a friend that passed away, and of course the hope of the Christians that you'll see him again in heaven. As you may know, if you're a Christian, that if you have loved ones that pass away, your friends, you'll see them again in heaven, be a reunion. That's the song basically about, that kind of stuff. Next one's called Hauntingly Beautiful, which is the weakest song on the album. It's a very slow song, and I thought they would start off slow and then kick into overdrive, be a faster riffing or faster paced song. But the song stays slow throughout the whole song, and doesn't speed up. I thought it might speed up and then slow down at the end when it says the last chorus, but it didn't stay slow throughout. So don't really go anywhere. Again, the song's called Hauntingly Beautiful. And next, the last song is called AI Revolution. It's basically about AI technology and deception that could be a result of it. And of course, AI is sort of controversial. Can be used for good, can be used for evil. Well, I think in my opinion, AI is like any kind of technology. It can be used for good or evil, that kind of stuff. It's sort of tool, in my thoughts. And also too, it kind of alludes to the image of beast in Revelation 13. So in this verse here, in this section, it says, "When it's all said and done, we'll know that we have won. The image we believe no longer can deceive. The echoes of the truth will return to our minds, and the lies that we have seen will be left so far behind." So it says the image we believed. Image. So to me, that means sort of like the image of the beast in Revelation. It types it Revelation 13, in that area. So, and it's almost like, and a lot of people say that the image of the beast technology will be AI. That's what they say, to deceive people. So there you have it. Overall, it's a good album. I'll rank this probably 7.5 out of 10. And I find too, Georgia Cho, when he plays his solos, does not go into fast-paced riffing. It's almost like it's thought out solos. There's no like fast, all that very much fast, super shredding. His solos are very melodic, medium-paced solos, and it's almost like they're well thought out. And it almost like they're extension of the song. He doesn't like go off into guitar wankery that some bands do. It's almost like it plays for the song. The solo does, and the lead parts of the song as well. So soloing's pretty good on this one. Overall, it's a good album. Ray Perry's on top of his game. All the musicians are top of his game. Of course, got Terry Russell on drums and Todd Libby, I think, on bass. And Terry Russell on drums, George Shaw on guitars, Ray Perry on vocals, Hejime knows is a Sacred Warrior, and Todd Libby on bass. So very good musicians. As you may know, a couple years ago, they put out Human Code, Break Silence, a couple years ago. That's pretty much the same band, but with Mike Lee or Mike Drive on lead vocals from Barren Cross. Same band as well. So very cool that George and company are putting out some good stuff. And I also have this CD too, Human Code. That was gifted to me by Grady Egg Blackmore Rules, which is much appreciated. So yeah, so this is a pretty good album overall. I recommend you picking this up wherever fine music is sold. I also have this on vinyl as well. So yeah, overall it's a good album as well. So that's my thoughts on the album, and that's all I got to say right now. So all the best. Have a great day, and keep rocking. And see you next video. Bye now.